Hey everybody, XCI here for Let's Play of Mass Effect 2. Here we have Joshua Coyote Shepard. We're on the Normandy. I have done a reboot of an autosave, which I then overwrote by accident, which meant I had to go back even further. But anyways, I had a quick save in the last Zaid mission. I went back and because I spent 5k twice here of element 0, which is a hard element to grab, I ended up redoing things so I could come back in here, and I did not take the advanced training. Wait a minute, I thought I did this and saved it though, but sorry. Okay, so I didn't get the advanced training at all. So as you can see, I've got 13k again instead of 3k, which is unacceptable. I feel like that's a design problem. They should have done it so that if you already had something, you don't pay again unless you take something else. That makes a lot of sense to me. I don't know how that's not in the game. So anyways, I'm not taking any of it because the grenade thing is like, it's okay, but I don't have enough points to put into new abilities anyways, because I'm still trying to work on like the base abilities. So I'm going to wait until I get some more powers. As you guys have told me, it comes from different characters as you complete their quests. So I'm going to leave that alone. After that, I did a sweep of that Phaia system. So I did all the planets there. I scanned them all with the probes that we had. We had 30 of them. I just figured I was going to waste them all in that system. I did what I could, and I did notice the messages for the first time. When you get to a certain point when you can afford something else that you have on your list, it'll tell you now you can afford the M622 Avalanche. So there you go. So I'm going to get these two things. Let's read them first. So cryo round technology is used to modify standard weapon slugs. A cooling laser collapses the ammunition into Bose-Einstein condensate, a mass of supercooled subatomic particles capable of snap freezing impacted objects. Normandy scientists have found a way to apply this technology on a large scale by generating a mass effect containment bubble. This proof of concept large weapon technology is effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. It is nicknamed the Cryoblaster. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Okay, and then let's grab this. Oh, what was the other one? The cane, maybe? Oh, damn, another cannon. Holy smokes. I'll read that when I can afford it. So I'm not going to take the event that I can afford anything else. I got a huge haul, so I'm going to go back into the solar system though and read the planets. So although if it works out, I will scan planets between episodes, just so I don't actually record that footage and have to cut around it. It just makes the files larger, and then I don't know what time I'm actually at and whatnot. Cool. But I do want to read the planets on screen, and I avoided reading them while I was in here, so I can do them blind. So let's go to the outer ring first, onto Hito. So we have, while the ice mines of Viantel make a great deal of profit from ships passing through Phaia's mass relay, the real money is made at Hito. As the only gas giant in the Phaia gateway system, Hito is heavily developed by rival helium-3 mining concerns. The world has 3 major and 26 minor moons, each of which is claimed by a different company. Interesting. Those based on moons deeper into the gravity well tend to specialize on helium-3 extraction and refining, while those on the farther moons specialize in refueling services and shipment. The local economy is driven by black marketing, backroom deals, and cutthroat business. Each company attempts to sabotage its rivals' facilities while protecting their own moon. Joshua Coyote would love it in this place. He'd make so much money. This has led to open corporate warfare 3 times in the last century. All the major mercenary groups have offices in the Hito planetary system, though the Blue Suns enjoy a home team advantage, shipping in cheap logistical supplies from Zoria. That would make a lot of sense. I guess they would make tons of money in here too. Okay, the next one I went to was this tiny little guy here, Viantel. Rich planet. This has so many things on it. Though a dwarf planet, Viantel's large amount of water have led to heavy development by water cracking industries seeking to turn the planet into hydrogen-oxygen fuel for starship thrusters. The surface is blanketed with habitation modules, mining equipment, and cracking stations. While they saw it rain probes. They saw it rain. Since the initial settlement of Ilium in the nearby Thessales system, the radius of Viantel has decreased by 2 kilometers, indicating removal of over 72,000 cubic kilometers of ice. Some groups are concerned that the rate of loss may cause instability in the remaining structure. Yeah, sometimes there's like cool little info. in these things, like lore-wise. So we have Zoria, which we've read, and then we have Imain. Let's go Imain. Imain is a small cratered rock. Its crust contains various light metals, though none in any concentration worth the trouble of mining. While the rest of Phaea's system has seen extensive industrialization, Imain lies fallow. How much did I... Yeah, it was like 4 or 5. It was weird. I mean, because I had probes. I'm like, I think it started as poor. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna gut this thing because I'm leaving anyways to go back to the system that does have. Here, let's see. How do I mass relay? Because we came from this system, 100%, and this one has like a recharge base, right? So I can get fuel and more probes here. So I just wasted it all. Let's probably check this one out while I'm here, right? I mean, I can take off to, I think there's like Jack mission was suggested. Anyway, so now from here, I am going to do a round of scanning planets, and I know I just said I would cut around that, but I mean, we're here. I don't want to waste fuel, jumping between systems and go between missions. So I will cut around this solar system after I refuel, re-probe, and then I'm just going to gut it. Well, I mean, I guess I might as well read these to you and then cut around the probing. Let's do that. Paulino. A relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant, Paulino remains undeveloped, while its sister planet Metaponto garners all the attention. This was not always the case. In 2180, news stories seeded throughout the extranet claimed that Element Zero was being found on Paulino's moons in record loads. This turned out to be a scam spread by the Dunawarcham Consortium, an Elcor corporation trying to scare up investors. After a small fleet of space probes scouted the area, the hype quickly deflated. And the myth only persists now in unwanted extranet email messages. Or was it a cover-up of a cover-up? Let's go check Palinto and Por. Okay, well, I'll be right back. I'm going to scan it anyways. I know I should just move on, but I'm going to scan it anyways. ADD. Yeah, but then you find loads like this. I mean, that's a pretty heavy... That's good load for Por, man. So, anyways. Okay, got 3 probes. I mean, it's still Por, but it was a decent take. Okay, next one. We have Metaponto. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Metaponto has developed a helium-3 refueling station funded by Elcor business interests who hope to bring enough attention to the system to attract terraforming investors and thus eventually develop Volturno as a habitable world. Thus far, they have met with little success. Poor Elcors. We have a Por. I'm still going to give it at least 3 probes, so I'll be back. Okay, Metaponto got 4 because there was some decent hauls in there. Let's move on. We are going to go to this ring right here. Let's go to... What do you call it there, buddy? Volturno. So this is one the Elcor are trying to terraform. Ooh, big entry here. A so-called super Earth, Volturno is home to organic life, but is nevertheless uninhabitable for the near future. Currently in an ice age, most of the planet from the latitude of 30 degrees north or south is a frozen wasteland, and so most organic life limited to algae and lichens, lichens, resides near the equator. The strong gravity prevents any sapient species but Elcor from thriving on the planet, and the Elcor cannot breathe the planet's atmosphere, which contains lethal amounts of carbon dioxide in addition to its oxygen. Small packs of Vorcha squatters are attempting to take the planet for themselves illegally, but most of them live miserable existence in the planet's crushing gravity and die from falls and medical complications. Oh, Vorcha. Only terraforming on a massive scale would turn Volturno into a habitable world, and the Elcor lack the political capital with the Citadel Council to begin such an effort. Man, that's right. Because I mean, they're trying to do that, but they don't have enough leverage. So what are we looking at? We're looking at. That's cool. That's cool. Let's do a scan. We got good. I'll be back. Whew. I mean, I was launching probes there with an almost reckless abandon. I went from moderate to depleted. Just that one right there was like moderate to depleted, but I was reckless. I mean, look how littered this one is. Okay, so moving on. I need my acid. I mean, how many? Well, we can restock. So let's go to the next planet. We have 2 more. Let's go to this one next. We have Vecchio. Vecchio is a moderately sized terrestrial world with a thin, hot atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Initial surveys found trace amounts of iridium. I need iridium. But little else of interest in the silicate desert sands that cover much of the surface of the planet. On a recent tour, the Alliance surveyor ship Coupe or Coop, discovered a group of partial graves hidden in the equatorial mountain ranges. The ancient skeletons in the burial sites are obviously humanoid but incomplete and poorly preserved, which has made them difficult to identify. Fragments of primitive ceramic grave goods were also found nearby. This raises further questions about who once traveled to this inhospitable planet, since the closest garden world, Volturno, has no intelligent life. Human universities are planning further archaeological investigations. Interesting. Rich indeed. Okay, well, I'm going to take some time on this one. Okay, I'll be right back. There it is. So you can now afford the M920 Kane research project. I like how it warned you. I like how it warned you. I knew it was Iridium, man. Alright, I'm going to keep going. Whoa! Hello there. Whoa, just loads of, just 3 Iridiums back to back.
Probe away.
Over 32. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, another one. Wasted all the rest of my probes there. We got it to pour. Let's back on out. I think I still have a planet left. Yes, I do. Let's go get some more stuff. Did I do? Yeah, what am I talking about? So let's, oops, my probes. I got over 100k. It's not like I'm running out of money. Really. Okay, so last planet. So I have Lepini. A hydrogen methane gas giant, Lepini and its moons have been cursorily scanned by space probes and found to have little in the way of rare resources. The galaxy at large considers it unremarkable, and for that I shall scan it and decide for myself. It's poor. I'll be back anyways. We got 30 probes. I mean, really, I just want element 0 at this point and more of it. This is so common. Palladium. I mean, sometimes I don't know what determines whether it's like why it's poor, because I still find some pretty decent spikes in a poor planet. Like, I mean, you can see there's still a couple like humps, not huge ones, but even something like that, it's like, that's like an average haul of a couple things. I mean, it's not horrible, but anyways, for a poor planet, it's pretty good. Anyways, I'm out of here. Way more probes launched on that one than I anticipated, but that's fine. There we go. Okay, now let's pick something new. We have the Firewalker. I think I need to do a round on the ship, right? So let's back out. I mean, I'm gonna have to cut around a lot of stuff now. It's gonna be confusing. Here, Kelly, let's talk to Kelly first.
How may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Or not.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Oh, I don't think she said it that way before. She sounded a little bit disappointed that I just cut her off. But Kelly, you're just gonna talk about the same things over and over again. Morning.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Some other time. About to test new bioweapon. Not on us, of course. Didn't think I had to specify, but Joker got nervous. Anything else?
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Alright, moving on. I don't think anyone's Jacob was the last one with like a lot of lore, so I'm gonna pass on him. I'll catch you at... Oh, I want to go to my quarters real quick. Catch you there. Oh, first let me feed the fish. Ooh. And I'm just gonna say hi. No, I don't need to do anything, but hello, Hammy. Hi. Beep beep. Okay, there we go. Just gotta say hi. Okay, let's come in here. Let's go to armor. I taken a while to come check on this, but I believe there was something new in here. Oh, I think maybe I don't remember. I don't know. Capacitor chest plate. I think that one might be new. I think I like the standard one. Why is this one different? Aegis vest. No, let's switch it up. Let's go to this one. Shoulders. Oh. No choice. Okay, arms. Oh, I think it does. Oh, hold on. What is this? I probably can't see because of the... Yeah, it's this thing right here. Sure, let's put it on. Offhand ammo pack. Sure. Legs. Oh. It's like mechish on this one. I can't zoom out though to see, but it's more like life support. Oh, as you get new tech, you can... Oh, I like that the game did that. It at least shows that, like, it's meaningful. It makes a meaningful change. It's not just, oh, you got new designs. No, that's cool. Simulator circuits. The hell? I think the black armor's throwing me off now because I can't see what's going down. Life support webbing. Cool. Okay, well, hold on. I might do life support webbing just to see what it looks like on the field. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Whew. Material. Probably doesn't. I like the shiny stuff, but I'm having a hard time seeing what's going down, so let's see. Well, I might go with this one. It's more subdued. I mean, shiny's cool, but let's go with that. Okay, tint. Oh, there we go. Well, if I want to see what's going down... Oh, man, I love that. You can change the color. Did I know that? Did I ever... No, I've gotten to pattern color before. Wow, how did I forget that already? I think I put in black because ninja. But hold on, let's switch it up. Yeah, but it looks so cool in black. Damn it, I don't know. I mean, the dark red looks like they're pretty cool, actually. Okay, let's go all the way, Coyote. Let's go with that tint right there, and then tint number 2. Now let's keep it with the red, and then pattern. Nah, no pattern color. We'll go with that. Now, casual appearance. Do I have any new casual gear? I don't think so. Let's keep him in Coyote gear. Now, I'm gonna go with the red. I'm just gonna switch out the armor for this red look here. See what it looks like. So apply. Let's go. And what else do I want to check here? Oh, let's see if there's like new items and stuff like that. All right, that's it. That's all I was gonna check. Had to be done.
Garrus put some crazy tech into the main guns. It's almost doubled their power draw.
But they seem pretty wicked.
Indeed. Don't worry. A few tweaks to the forward capacitors, and the balance is back in line. What can we do for you,
So when you
Commander?
get new ship stuff, I think, maybe. Doesn't
Carry
look
on.
like there's anything
Will
new.
do, Commander.
So let's move on. Sure, let's go check on Jack. Do you have something to say about the last mission?
Hey,
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Or we'll just talk
still
about
checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
you. Putting her through her paces? Like testing the vulnerabilities?
If I take you too seriously, I might need to deal with you.
Try it. Anyway, relax.
Jesus.
Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to.
I
Besides,
see.
if I
Like
wanted
taking it over.
I'd take it.
Okay, well,
That's so.
I've
Not-
been
not
around.
quite.
Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
Kill them all. Yeah, she better get to trusting us. She can be working for us. I mean, well, no working for, partnering with us. I'm gonna call her out on her bitterness. I think, though, maybe. Nah, I won't. No, I'm just
You
gonna.
must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Yeah, this is a little bit much, though, I think.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You were a pirate too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why?
Should act like an ass.
It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change.
Yes, Jack.
Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
That was a great ending. I'll say, I mean, Coyote's all about just surviving too, man. But I mean, that's some serious. Those are some serious crimes. I'm gonna talk. God damn it, Mouse! Stop it. I'm gonna talk to her again. I'm gonna see.
Hey.
Damn it. All right. Well,
what do you think of Miranda and Jacob?
Did I ask this?
Jacob doesn't know who he is, but that's not my problem. Miranda's a Cerberus bitch. Knew that before she opened her mouth.
Okay, I remember that Cerberus bitch before I opened her mouth. I remember that mission.
What do you think of our mission?
I don't care. I'm out to survive it, then cut loose.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking. Come back later.
Okay, then.
I picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the collectors?
I figured out those L5Xs. Consider yourself lucky. It's not like I keep a library of this shit around.
Okay, then. Thanks,
I should
Jack.
go.
Thanks for your efforts. I don't know how I feel about her. I mean, I feel like I don't know. I don't know how to even express what I'm thinking. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Because I mean, Coyote deals with criminals pretty rough, and he's giving her a pass, sort of, because he has to work with Cerberus, and at the same time, it's kind of like sticking it to Cerberus, because if he can control something like Jack, then, and not use her for his own purposes, but create loyalty so that she aligns with Coyote instead of Cerberus, then that's a way for Coyote to sort of say, you know, screw you, Cerberus, like, keep paying me, but I'm going to do whatever I want with the stuff you give me, including the people you give me. Why are some of these red? Wait, now that's blue. That's red. Okay, it doesn't matter. I want to talk to Zeke
Back
again.
for another lesson.
See if she's got something new to say.
Jack, Subject Zero, whatever you
Like
call
that.
her. Hell of a girl.
I knew you'd
Could
like
have
her.
used a destructive little bitch like that 10 years ago when we dropped blind into the Krogan DMZ. Took out a lot of Krogan that day, but we lost way too many men. Hell of a mission down there on Zoria. Can't believe Vito got away. 20 years of tracking gone, just like that. But I gotta let that go. We have more important things to do.
We'll get around to it, dude.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Okay, then. Let's go to... where? I'll catch at the next point. Sure, port observation. Let's talk to her.
Hey, got a minute?
Yes?
You really dodged a bullet down there. It took guts to stand up to Zaid, but I'm glad you did. Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury.
I like Kasumi.
Gabby and Ken would
Quite
make
a bit.
great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it.
They're awesome.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
I was told to drink, to mix these suckers 3 times and take 3 drinks. That's a lot of commitment from Shepard, but I'm gonna do it, and I'll catch you at the 3rd. 1, Alley-oop. Oops. Did I break that? I sort of drank a blue one by accident, so I'm at 1.5. Now we're at 2. Down the hatch.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Did I piss myself? Oh my god, this is getting really out of control. I mean, I sort of get dizzy when things like this happen on screen. I'm gonna keep you around because things are actually getting pretty, like, this is getting interesting. Did I just straighten out? Oh no. Did I break it? Third one down. Do I have to reboot this whole thing? Did I not pour fast enough? Damn it, I'm gonna try to do this faster. Okay, so it's definitely, I think it's any 3. You don't have to mix them, I don't think. But now I'm gonna see what happens. If I go to the men's bathroom, is he gonna puke or something? Dude, take a cold shower. Oh my god, I'm actually starting to get sick. Okay, we're straight. This guy's got a constitution of a friggin' draft horse. Okay, so let's go to Miranda. I don't know why I said draft horse right there. Sometimes things that come out.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Just can't get it work. Can't get
Thank you, Commander. Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
Was that you?
How can I help you, Commander?
Oh, it was one of the people eating?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies, thanks again.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Okay then. I think everyone else is fine. So let's get back up to the top. I think it was only the 2 DLCers that I hadn't completed. Any
No
messages?
messages for you, Commander.
Thank you, Kelly. Let's talk to Joker real quick before we wrap this up.
So, Hadley, how you gonna spend your next furlough?
You really think we'll have another shore leave?
Of course. Shepard's forming the best team this galaxy has ever seen. We're gonna kick some ass.
Yeah.
Sure you're right, Matthews.
Yeah, we are. Hey, Joker, what's up? Anything random you want to say before I click on you? No? Okay.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
Whoa, wait, what?
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords
Whoa.
would be so annoying. I'm done.
Whoa.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Get another
Good
one
for
on?
now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
I love that line. Okay, let's check and investigate real quick. This is the mission.
So,
Say
how do
it's-
you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the
Working on
crew,
it,
you'd
dude.
have to ask
Oh, I gotta do that.
people person.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Any of these elements, we did get the one upgrade, right, that we could do, so let's do that one now. It's the only message I caught anyways. Let's go prototypes, review. We got the wait, is this the, yep, the M920 Kane. The effectiveness and efficiency of Mass Effect-based weapon technology has rendered large-scale development, large-scale deployment of highly explosive weaponry all but obsolete in infantry weapons. Normandy scientists have prototyped a modified version of a traditional high-explosive round that is applied to a 25-gram slug. When accelerated to 5 kilometers per second, the round is devastating. Though a technically inaccurate label, this prototype weapon is nicknamed the Nuke Launcher, and its high explosive matrix generates an archetypical mushroom cloud on impact. Good lord. Inflicts high damage with a large area of effect. Very effective against armor, shields, and barriers. Okay. Iridium. Bye-bye, Iridium. It's a lot of Iridium. Now we're going to wrap up this episode here. I'm going to cut around some of that stuff, and then
messages for you, Commander.
And then next episode we're going to pick some places to go. I don't know where to go to next. I have a note here to do Jack's mission, but I'm worried now that there was a comment made about how Paragon and Renegade status might affect your chances to either get loyalty or keep loyalty or something like that. So I feel like I need to do a couple more side missions to have opportunities to increase one or the other, because right now we're looking at a scenario where did I level up, by the way? Oh god damn, I most certainly did. Well, let's get an operative rank 3 here. And so this right here, let me finish my thought here. So because I'm sort of, it depends on my circumstances. So if I'm dealing with criminals, there's a good chance Renegade will go up. If I'm dealing with legit people who are trying to save people, dealing with, like, you know, people I respect, then Paragon will go up. And I am sort of playing a middle ground here, and this kind of system doesn't really work with the way I'm playing, but I do want to sort of do RP before metagaming the meta. So metagaming the mechanics, but I get why they're there and I get why they're important, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I always thought that Renegade would have been going up a lot faster in this game, but it looks like I'm doing something where Paragon is kicking up. So we'll see where it goes, man. But I'm gonna avoid the Jack's mission for now. Maybe I'll do something in between, and then we'll go from there. So let's go. Operative ranks. We have your harsh training regimen. Increases your weapon damage, reduces power recharge time, and gives a time dilation effect while entering sniper zoom. I will take that because my aim is sometimes not so good, and this mouse doesn't help. Okay, something with there's something. Not just this game. This is just something. But I've switched mice, so I don't know what the hell is happening with my system in mice. Anyways, okay, so. Oh, Paragon Renegade 70%. What now? What does that mean? I get an additional 70% bonus on those choices. That would help whatever I was just talking about. Incinerate. No. I'm gonna go operative 3. Purchase. Okay. And now we're done. We're done for now. Yeah. Oh, codexes. Let's check codexes real quick, shall we? Primary. Sure, let's do this.
Still in its experimental stages, the M622 Avalanche generates a Bose-Einstein condensate within a mass effect bubble, which dissipates on impact, violently spraying the condensate outward and coating the target in a near absolute zero superfluid. The Avalanche is unreliable, at times merely coating its target with ice, defacing exposed skin and freezing armor joints. Such low temperatures cause great damage to electronics like kinetic barrier emitters, which sometimes leads to total systems failure. At the other extreme, the Avalanche freezes flesh and bone, causing massive trauma as blood vessels constrict and frozen blood expands. Occasionally, such iced tissue shatters.
Sounds like Coyote's kind of gun. Let's be frank here.
Asari-made Solaris armor can resist even the tremendous heat and kinetic energy of starship weapons. The armor is nearly unsurpassed in strength because its central material, carbon nanotube sheets woven with diamond chemical vapor deposition, are crushed by mass effect fields into super-dense layers able to withstand extreme temperatures. That process also compensates for diamond's brittleness. Diamond armor itself has 2 limiting disadvantages. First, while nanotubes and CVD diamond construction has become cheaper in recent years, it remains prohibitively expensive to coat starships or aircraft larger than fighters in Solaris material.
We've done that one. So
Following the Battle of the Citadel, human and Turian volunteers conducted a massive 3-month recovery effort to clear the station's orbit of debris. Secretly, the Turian Office of Technological Reconnaissance volunteers were technology recovery specialists, salvaging the main weapon of the Geth flagship Sovereign and large amounts of its valuable Element Zero core. Contrary to popular belief, Sovereign's main gun was not a directed energy weapon. Rather, its massive Element Zero core powered an electromagnetic field suspending a liquid iron uranium tungsten alloy that shaped into armor-piercing projectiles when fired. The jet of molten metal, accelerated to a fraction of the speed of light, destroys targets by impact force and irresistible heat. Only 11 months after the battle, the Turians produced the Thanix, their own miniaturized version of Sovereign's gun. The Thanix can fire reliably every 15 seconds, rivaling a cruiser's firepower, but mountable on a fighter or frigate.
God, I love the Turians. Alright, and then secondary, do a quick scan here. Got a couple new things. Oh, Veteran Zaid's Secret. Let's read this one. Again, what? This one? I guess it didn't have new beside it, so it's always the first one, something like that. The M451 Firestorm flamethrower is a product of human ingenuity, ruthlessness, and industrial espionage. Its origin dates back to 2160s when human colonists to new planets used flamethrowers to clear vegetation or ice. The fuels performed erratically on planets where extreme cold temperatures and differing air compositions from Earth. Realizing this could be a problem for military units, Systems Alliance intelligence operatives stole the Turian design for the Hieras flamethrower, a battle-tested workhorse that functioned in nearly every environment. The result was the Firestorm, an anti-personnel and anti-armor flame unit that can accept a variety of liquid fluids. The Turian design used low-octane hydrocarbons thickened with dentra oils, which is taken from large marine animals similar to Earth's whales. Humans then reverse-engineered a synthetic composite with almost identical properties that could be fabricated from heavy weapons fuel cells using an Omni tool. The result is a sticky spray that burns at approximately 1600 degrees Celsius, a less intense fire than plasma weapons, but covering a significantly wider target area. Adding to the trauma is the choking smoke produced by the spray, and if the target's armor is breached, the fire quickly consumes the oxygen within. The Firestorm may not be the most effective weapon in the Systems Alliance arsenal, but the sheer ugliness of how it kills ensures it is the most feared. And then we have technology. Yep, the planet scanner was new. The Argus provides a qualitative leap in planetary surface imaging, a proprietary technology of the Android Group, an RRD laboratory reportedly owned by Cerberus. This upgrade for Normandy's sensor array delivers superior long-range topographical scanning resolutions and rendering speeds. By deploying an orbital multi-static grid of 100 radar-emitting microsatellites, the Argus quickly delivers a global digital elevation model (DEM) at 15 meters per pixel (MPP) resolution, vastly outclassing the Normandy's previous scanner peak performance of 21 MPP. Such imaging quality provides superior defensive intelligence and at a speed warranted by the dangers of combat. At slower scanning and rendering speeds, the Argus can resolve down to an astonishing 0.001 MPP, 1 millimeter per pixel, ideal for geological and biological prospecting, archaeological research, and long-term security surveillance. By employing such a massive multi-static grid of nearly untraceable microemitters, the resilient Argus is virtually invulnerable to electronic countermeasures. The spherical geometry of the Argus grid also allows superior cross-sectioning of targets. Just so much jargon. So much jargon. Okay, and then I have this one that I've been passing up like forever because of its Starship stuff. But, oh no, when I do that, I wipe over. I just wiped over. Damn it. Okay. So Dreadnoughts, the ultimate arbiter of space warfare. The Dreadnoughts employs millions of tons of metal, ceramic, and polymer in the projection of firepower against an enemy vessel of like ability. No sane commander would face a Dreadnought without a Dreadnought of his or her own. A Dreadnought's power lies in the length of its main gun. Dreadnoughts range from 800 meters to 1 kilometer long. The main guns of commensurate length, an 800-meter mass accelerator is capable of accelerating 120-kilometer slug to a velocity of 4,025 kilometers per second, 1.3% the speed of light every 2 seconds. Each slug has a kinetic energy of 25 kilotons of TNT, enough to destroy the infrastructure of a mid-sized city and kill 500,000 people. Because of air friction, planets with atmospheres do not feel a slug's full devastation. Atmospheric drag reduces impact force by 20% per Earth atmosphere of air. So much jargon. At present, the Turian fleet possesses 39 dreadnoughts, and the Asari 20 and the Solarian 16. Each of the human alliance's 8 dreadnoughts is named for terrestrial mountains. Everest class, Everest, Fuji, Elbrus. Kilimanjaro class, Kilimanjaro, Taishan, Shasta, Aconcagua, and Orizaba. I remember reading this in the first Mass Effect. And then I don't know what I wiped out. Probably heat management, dispersal systems. I remember from that Orge. So it's like it basically pulls it in through the hull and then dissipates it into space through these like little like release valves and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. And I don't know. I'm probably missed something here, but it's very technical stuff that is not really going to affect the lore. So that's at least cleared. So that's good, and I don't need to be in here anymore. And we're going to sign off right here. I'll catch you next time. Don't forget to explore, engage, and aspire. Peace, everybody.